Hey, I'm going to show you how to create templates in Word and PowerPoint in this video. I am doing this to help users make Word or PowerPoint a lot easier to use. I'm gonna show you how to make letters or flyers or leaflets or even a title or anything like that. But the main idea is making a template from a blank page using different areas and different tools in both Word and PowerPoint. So I'm going to start off with Word. Right now, Word is blank, and right now you can't see anything. It's just completely a blank page, but it's too dull. And if you wanted to make a letter by scratch, it will take time and effort, and it will just slow down your run speed. And if you do like one of the default templates for it, you can go to insert header. Okay, we're going to start with a header this time. So if I start off with a header, I'm going to I like this one, so I'm going to go to here and I'm going to type in leaflet guide. No, leaflets for students. There you go. Now that's going to be constantly there. You can't influence it unless you double click on the header, and that area is devoted to that one area. But on every new page, if I go down to the bottom, it's going to be at the top. Now on every new page, it's going to have that. So if you wanted to do a leaflet, if you wanted to do a constant handout, you can use exactly the same one over and over again and have different pages with the same layout and the same text. Alright, now because we got the header now, I'm going to do the footer. So I'm going to go with the same design and say by students, page 1. Now, right now I've got a pretty bland one. It's just the header and the footer. That's about it. And let's see. Now I'm going to put in Okay, we are going to add a text box. Now, I'm only doing this for, I would say, a leaflet or just a post or a page. But I am going to insert a couple of text boxes to add information, make the page look a bit better, because right now it's still a bit plain. We don't have any initial design. But if we insert a table, if we insert a text box, sorry, we actually have one right here. Now, you can put anything you want in there. I'm going to keep it like that. But right now we have that. Now let me just put that behind text. So I can float around a bit more and control it. Okay, so right now, this is in our table. Now it's nothing right now, it's just this. You can put anything you want, if you can put anything more into it, but this is the initial template. You can do this with a lot more things by adding, you can insert cover pages, you can page break, you can add in images and shapes to your page to bring it out more. You can use word art, so you can instead of having plain text or just changing the color to it, you can actually have bolder writing like this, like it definitely comes out more. You can see it more, it stands out more, and you can fly it all over the page. You can do what you want with it. It doesn't get in the way of the text. Okay, now that's the initial template for Word, and I would say I use a template only when I'm making an official letter, or CVs I usually do. But from majority things, if you're not doing constant service, or if you're not making constant the same designs, it's best not to save it. It would be a waste of space. Now I am going to show you the design of PowerPoint, and it's a lot more simple because basically it gives you everything, because it has its own tab design and you can do anything you want, like from the writing and the color of the background to the images and the text, all the different layout. I'm going to put that because that's really colorful, and it stands out more, so I'm going to call it student by student. Okay, I've got my initial first page. Now if I press new slide, I've got 2 slides right now. Now one starts from there and it finishes there. For this one, we have a simple just a normal title and content page. Now you can write anything you want in there, and as you can see, you can add anything you want in there. You can add in a small media clip or a table, but I'm going to show you everything else. You can add in a title slide like the first one, or the section header, or to content, anything. You can preset it so you can have one that you made yourself, or you can have the default one that gives you here. You get different layouts, like for sections, you can edit the sections as well. You can insert anything you want, like before headers and footers. You can apply to it. You can set the date and time. I apply to all. Date and time at the top. There you go. Now you can see, look, always at the top of the page, it's always going to have the date and time, so you know it's if you update it or anything, it will always give you the date and time. Okay, now the design, you can edit the page settings as much as you want, so I'm going to just play around with the size, make that 20, see what happens. It's made it small. Now you can have it landscape or portrait, but I prefer landscape because a lot of PowerPoints before they give you landscape. You can edit effects into your template so that most of your pages will come with this effect. You have to select an area within. This is the majority of what you can do with the templates. With the templates on Word and PowerPoint, you can they give you most of the tools straight away. What they do is they give you basic ones, so you can get a basic idea from it. So from the beginning of like what I did in Word, that's what they normally would do. Now I would show. Here's an example. If you go to insert and you go cover page, this is what it should look like after you played around with it a bit. I'm going to pick this one. Now this is a cover page, and it's a basic template of the cover page, and it's already got my name on it. It's already got a bit of writing, so you know where the area is, and the colors work together well. Now you don't have to do anything to the other pages, but if you want to, you could put a header like I did before. Now this is what initially you can do for Word, but you're really narrowed down on PowerPoint because they give you everything, but you can't really edit it yourself. But Word is very easy, but it's kind of difficult at the beginning. but after you understand how to make it, how to design it, it's pretty easy and simple and basic to do. Now, this is what majority you can do with both, and I would recommend using Word more with templates, because in PowerPoint you are given it straight away. So I wouldn't make one your own. I would only use the default one. But if you want to use a leaflet that you want to give out every day, the same one, then keep that template. Or if you want to update it, keep the same template. It will come in handy in the future, and it would be easier for you to copy it and then have it preset, so you can just insert it into a Word document rather than making a new one. Now, this is easier to save time and effort. That's all I can give you. When I learn more, I would make a new video. I will soon be making a macro video to help visually impaired users to have more help in a Word document. Thanks for listening, and thanks for listening.